Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. I'm Vladimir Ledoux, and tonight we are finally getting to start Pyre. No idea how excited I am for this. Welcome, Rin Fox. Yes, Pyre. I'm so excited. Heard nothing but great things. I love Supergiant games. I am so excited. Bumped cursor speed up, subtitles on for those of you watching, and for me. I just always like to have them on. Hurry text on, aim assist off. That looks good to me. Nightfall, welcome, buddy. How is everybody doing today? Sadly, versus mode. So challenge a friend or CPU adversary to local head-to-head showdowns. Why not online? Why not online? I'll be back in a bit, but I'll be watching. No problem, Nightfall. I appreciate it, man. Alright, I can't wait. Let's get into this. Lovely, my brain is fried from reading Shadowrun stuff, but still good. Oh, dude, Shadowrun stuff is freaking heavy. I know what you're talking about. I looked into running a campaign. Woo, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, come on. God, look at that art. That alone. Look, we were taking a screenshot of that. I love it. Yeah, there we go. I have a fan, and I'm on my my PS4 right now, so I can't use OBS. Is it too much? Let me turn down the gain a little. Is 90 degrees like a half hour ago, so it's hot. If it's too much, let me know. I can try and readjust. You don't hear it as much when I play on my PC. Oh, I have to press the button, that's why. When I play on my PC, the OBS definitely hides it a lot better. Let me try just repositioning my mic. Rusted. Ooh, they're coming in with the sub emote now that it's live. Hold on real quick. There's something wrong with the way Rusted made that noise. Playback device, what do we have? That's why. Set as default. There we go. Yeah, typically when I'm on my PC, it doesn't get picked up. But I'm sitting kind of close to the fan. So that's why you hear it now. Alright. Let's get here. Alright. Your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. Three shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. I understand them heats. We've been under a heat advisory here in Texas for the past week. Whew. And I know that Texas heat. I got family that lives in Houston. That shit gets rough. Rusted Devil, thanks for the host, buddy. How you doing tonight, man? How do I advance this? I am so confused what I'm supposed to do right now. Nothing's... Don't forget you can mouse over glowing text for more information. I did not know that. A vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and enemies. None have been known to return from this forsaken land. Doing good, just got some things and I'll come back. No problem, man. Rin, have you already played this? It's been peaking over 100 for the past... Ooh. Yeah, it just got to... What were we at today? We got to about 92 for Western Washington. That's freaking hot. Interact or press square anywhere to continue. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. See? Right on schedule. What'd I tell you? You told us we'd find someone alive. Someday. I said we'd find someone alive someday. Just not today, I guess. But don't be glum. You know I see the frowning underneath that mask. Looks like he's breathing. The masked wanderers presume you are male. Gives a lot of... I've seen a bit of gameplay, so I know a little. Good to know on that call, though, Rin Fox. I really do appreciate that, because I honestly didn't know that. I just figured that was, like, key, like, highlighting key things, not necessarily like, hey, hover over this. It seems he still is. And stand aside. I shall send him to a better place. He's a he? Can you people just tell? Hang on. The markings on his rags. I think he's one of them. But look at him. He's beyond our help, and we're beyond his. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased? Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. I do appreciate it, man. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood. I won't be long. I love the art style there, the masked creatures. After the others leave, the man turns towards you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did, none of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equals. Nothing here. Oh, we're equal, nothing here. You are parched and he gives you a drink. You ache and he binds your wounds. You hunger and he gives you food. Little by little it helps. Oak and Smoke, thank you for the host. There. Turns out you're tougher than you look. Name's Hedwyn. Now come. Oh, I should have gone over Hedwyn there. You sense no ill intent as he helps you up and leads you to an old black wagon. Nothing like the stately vessel that paraded the Commonwealth. A proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home to a multitude of ethnic groups, founded on principles of mercy and kinship whose exact meanings evolved through many centuries. Paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Hedwyn beckons you to enter the black wagon. Okay. God, I love the art. The weather-beaten wagon is as much a mess inside as out. You seek the masked woman and the talkative creatures, taking stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back. And with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her masks. On her mask. Boy, be ready for it. I can't talk tonight, apparently. You may call me Jadariel. That's a woman. Okay. She's the most imposing of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. And as for myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jadariel soon assists him. She's the most imposing. Yeah, okay, so the same thing. What? Is it Doge? It's a Doge. It's a Doge. That is to say, you may regard me by my name of Rookie Greentail. He is the smallest yet loudest of the three masked wanderers who found you clinging to life. It's a Doge with a mustache. The best kind of Doge, right? Such pleasantries out of the way, the horn... Oh, I need to check something real quick. The horned woman motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Okay. I need to make sure that PlayStation does not change the listing. I wish they wouldn't do that. It does not look like they did, though. Okay, good. Sometimes it'll add, like, a trademark or registered little thing on it, and it kicks you out of the Twitch listing, and it puts you into, like, a listing that doesn't exist. And I hate it. Like, people can't find you if they're searching. Can he do it? I hope so. I haven't asked him yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, chum, nice to meet you and all, but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you were a reader. I'm gonna admit it. Over time, you managed to learn some of the old ways, despite a Commonwealth decree. Literacy is a serious crime. No one in his right mind would dare violate the law of the land. That's messed up. Who are you, or what you did to earn your sentence is no one's business but your own. Just gonna admit it, they seem kind enough. You confirm their suspicions. There's no use trying to hide it now. Well then, glory days, because it just so happens my associates and we got ourselves some nice material here for someone just like you. Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of those books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the book in their possession. Have a look. What are these other ones? Okay. Intricate sigil, a symbol of sort is set in the wagon's floorboards. You cannot sense its purpose. Odd creatures, hungry-looking creatures, roost near some sort of attic. There is nothing you can do for them now. The black wagon's common room must be back there, though you do not feel very welcome for now. Colorful robes and ceremonial masks adorn the wagon's walls. Beyond lies the boundless downside. Even if you could run, you would not get far. Alright, let's open this up. You pick up one of the old and heavy volumes, bound in materials you do not recognize. Damn, it looks gorgeous. Forward. A formal welcome undersigned by the 8 scribes. You, dear reader, are an exile of the downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words, its testament enough to your potential. I hate the font. I hate the font. I know it looks pretty. I hate the font. Thank you. Thus we reveal a path from this forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming and glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as they align as shown. Arrive as a triumvirate clad in the raiments of the rites, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Like, it's pretty, you know, like, it's got that mystic quality that they want out of this, but for me to read it, yeah, it's it's pretty bad. The book describes a complicated method through which the exiles can return to the Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as Hadwin, okay, gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. Great. Perfect timing. So, Rin, are you and Kit still doing Foxy and Foxy Attorneys at Law?
Dare you tamper with forbidden knowledge? So soon after your sentence into exile. 'Tis true what the book says. You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Taking it back up on Wednesday? Awesome. Cannot wait. It worked. So it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? He should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in him. He could abandon us. He won't. You look upon the 3 of them as they form beyond as Hadwin calls out to you. God, I cannot even read tonight either. Fuck it, you look upon the 3 of them from beyond as Hadwin calls out to you. God! It's gonna be a rough night. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us. But first, we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hadwin asks.
A celestial orb falls from the heavens when the time is nigh. Exiles conduct the rites as a triumvirate, for they must prove their trust in one another, not just in themselves. The three must act as one. Now plunge into the pyre with the orb and be purified. Yes, the exiled Drodario has the way of it. Whoever steps into the flame is banished for a time. His or her cohorts must make do on their own.
What? Phoenix Hero, thanks for the host, buddy. Welcome, everybody.
In the rights you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake. Beware the aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
Use L to approach the adversary.
The aura is your wrongdoing. Accept it as a part of you.
Having a good run on Dead Cells. Ooh, I was gonna ask how did the rest of your stream go, bud?
Like a stone.
Hold circle to banish adversary from afar.
Correctly
What? 3,200 damage per hit? Holy shit.
Just so. A glorious performance, I admit. More than I expected from the likes of you.
It's fucking savage,
Grasp
Phoenix.
The orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura. Then the orb quenches the flame.
Okay.
Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength. Thus sails the orb into the waiting flame.
Got fucking wrecked.
Now snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns.
Oh shit. Okay, okay. No!
Orb is loose.
Mine. I don't know why that other guy's not moving.
Drodario plunged into their pyre.
That's fucking awesome, Phoenix. That game is such a good game. Alright.
An opportunity.
Oh!
No sign of the beyonders, I'm afraid. The rite is complete. There, dear reader. Now you understand.
Yes, I do understand
Or
now.
do you?
No problem,
This was
Phoenix.
but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
This game is absolutely beautiful. During the rites, only one exile on each side is permitted to move at any given time. The three must act as one. This is going to be a really cool game. I've heard the gameplay, like, I read a few reviews where they were just like, I wish the multiplayer was online, because apparently it is just a blast to play. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now we just follow the stars, or what? Supposedly. Reader, come let us regard the night. Jodariel leads you outside, where a clear night sky awaits. Now, show us, before the howlers catch their scent, where shall the rites commence? Nay, the rites are an ancient ritual competition through which the worthiest exiles regain their freedom. The 8 scribes have given their freedom so that we may yet have ours. Prayer from the Book of Rites. Phoenix Growl, how you doing tonight? Welcome. Gaze at the stars. Set out. Seek out your destination. God, I cannot talk tonight. I do apologize. Is that where we are currently? Like, where's the you are here? Is this the you are here? What's up, buddy? You want me to come cover you up? Alright, go climb in bed. I'll be right there. Give me a second, everybody. I will be right back. Time to go do the dad thing. Alright. Let's see. Where did I put the controller? There it is. Buffalo Blocks. Welcome, buddy. How you doing tonight? My phone didn't tell me this was happening. Well, that's no good. Did you hate that? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. I feel it. Like, is that me? We got a ways to go. 200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Gold. Great. And we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. We should be able to arrive in time if we make haste. Then we'd best get started. Well, this ought to be good for a few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? I'm gonna just call her Jody, that's easy. Jody turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Pray we make good use of our remaining time. Oh, excuse me. Pyre is Supergiant's new game. It is they're the ones that made Bastion and Transistor. It is an RPG where the combat is like this weird basketball like dodgeball kind of game. You're an outcast because you can read, and so you got cast out from whatever civilization that there is, and your only way of re-entering the civilization is by competing in these games. Welcome back, Nightfall. These three have found you and are going to be the ones that compete for you. So, what she means is, glad to have you aboard, chum. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom. The rights are key. It's a lot to take in. And there's that lovely sub emote. Nothing much. We went through the tutorial as to what battle is going to be like, Nightfall. That's really about it. Welcome back, Phoenix Growl. Join them. Not like I had any other choice. So it is determined that we can read. That's why we're cast out. Oh my god, look how beautiful that is. Oh my god. Gonna lurk for a little and listen to music. No problem, Rin Fox. I do appreciate you coming up by. Lurkers are always welcome. I'm a lurker myself, so I totally get it. You arrive in the Downside Prairie, which is one of the Downside's only verdant regions. It only gets less hospitable as you press further north. Where the road ahead is forked, there is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollowroot I've got to pay a visit to besides. Hollowroot's the northern ridge of the Ridge of Gold goes through a small exile encampment. Every so often tempests come through and scour our way to the huts and hovels, but they always crop back up. Fie on your associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. Which is the southern route to the Ridge of Gold. Goes through a humid area pocketed with hot springs. Runoff from the sandfolds means no bathing in the springs, so they're just there to mock you. And get stuck in a bog while we're at it? This dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What if the reader settled this? He marks the way. We get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing him along the way. Can we all live with that for now? Yeah, sure. If necessary. Then it is settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. Weigh the options. Where did these come from? Oh. I bet this light is clue rusted. Did you have a bunch yesterday? Or I mean, Nightfall? Blooming Pool or Hollow Root? Let's go to Hollow Root. It looks prettier. I've been dying to play this game today. You all have no idea. God damn it, Jar Jar is after us now. I still need to fix that. I wonder if I can fix that now. We did have an RR at the end. That's right. No, I think it's allergies. As you pass through the... and I can't speak or read tonight, so I'm sorry, bear with me. As you pass through this squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Ruki stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. He's an opportunistic and well-connected cur, still clinging to his once comfortable lifestyle. Oh, hey chum. Just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will you? We'll have to drop it off if we head further north. So far it's just been kind of story. They let you demo the, like, tutorial of the combat, which is just going to be awesome. So Phoenix Growl, a quick little synopsis of it. In this world, being literate is illegal. And so you were cast out from society because you can read. These people saved you. You were going to die. They saved you. And they suspected that you could read. They had a book that they wanted you to read, so you read it. And you found out that the way to get accepted back into society is to compete in this ancient tournament of whatever this Pyre game is. It's like almost kind of like a dodgeball, basketball kind of weird thing. So essentially we've become a team now, and we're going to try and play to get all of us back into society. Totally weird premise, but so far, I mean, it's interesting. So you've received a plain parcel, you cannot tell what is inside. Trade items can be sold at the slug market. Certain types of luxury goods sometimes find their way down to the downside. The black wagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gull, which is, according to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. The fossil remains of the serpent titan slain by Galathanian, yet loom over those living in its shadow. The others ask you to assist with making preparation for nightfall and the commencement of the rite. Page revealed the first rite. Okay, so you row a makeshift home in the downside. Interact with triangle. Okay. So what's this? Greentail family portrait. A reasonable likeness of a young rookie with his mother and uncle. Jody's throw rug, fashioned from a howler hide, sends their ilk a clear message. Jody says not to step on it. Hedwin's cooking tins. What passes for cooking supplies on the downside. Hedwin does most of the cooking. Seems to have something on his mind. Hey, chum. Appreciate you taking us up through Hollow Root back there. About that, are you certain that parcel will fetch us an adequate price at the slug market? Crew trading post found in the downside. Commonwealth contraband sometimes finds its way into the downside, yes. Surely we could have procured some more rare fungus had we gone the other way. Much as I love the idea of procuring rare fungus there, Jody, we said we wouldn't go around second-guessing our good chum's decisions, right? Jody says nothing in response, but soon changes the subject. Night falls soon. Come along, Greentail. We have much left to prepare. I am neither Buffalo Blocks. So I am... So far it has not shown who you are. It's very kind of first-person-y at this point. As far as talking to everybody, like, might as well just be you are sitting here talking to them. Oh my god, there must be something like tree pollen getting me or something. Oh, I had to cut a lot of trees today, so could very be well what's messing with me. The two of them soon go about rummaging through the raiments and the books strewn about the wagon, leaving you to your own devices. Book of Rites. Alright, the first exile. In the words of Golathanian, the Master General. You know perhaps the thrice-cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Sahar, the first exile, and my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found him in the downside. Each of us was sent back to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around this country. Yet we found in Solium Mur a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us all his scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my greatest honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rites. Okay. Do I leave this way? Yes, okay. I guess we just commence the rite, right? Was there any other way to interact? There was other rooms. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about your fellow exiles and their respective paths towards enlightenment in the rites. Oh, shit! Well, have fun playing this game, Vlad, and everyone. Have fun watching. I gotta go watch a family movie thing with everyone. Alright, Phoenix Growl, no problem. Thank you so much for coming on by. I do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. So this gives all kinds of stuff. Okay, so far we only have... What the hell is all this? Cargo. What was that? Boy, that scared the hell out of me. What's wrong?
I want to talk to you.
Give me a second, everyone. My son's here. Hold on. Yes, the Vladling is out. Just trying to get out of having to go to sleep. Seems to me, I don't remember as a kid, like, trying to get out of going to bed that much. Boy, he tries every chance he gets. You observe the ladder leading to the locked enclosure above the cabin. The wagon's centrifuge must be up there. Its drive imps stare down at you with big wet eyes. Drive imps? Is that what these little things are? Creatures such as this must have been bred to push the black wagons along. They're adorable. I want all of them. I guess I did pretend to sleep. It's just so funny now, because as an adult, it's like, oh. I mean, granted, I don't sleep much, but I love what sleep I do get. Alright. As darkness falls, your fellow exiles stand together, clad in the raiments of the rites. The preparations are set. However, everything is still and calm. Soon they grow restless. Oh my god, excuse me. I'm not 100% sure yet, Nightfall. One's obviously a doge with a mustache. One's some weird horned character. And then the other is just like a normal dude. Keep telling you there's nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. Oh, it had a race note. I'll look at it after this. I couldn't seem to figure out how to get back to it, and I was distracted by my son. I'll get back to it after this. Oh my god.
Freedom! The stars align at last. You reach the Ridge of Gold at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
So this is the game. I'm excited as hell for this. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others, also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one whom she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The Nightwings, the name of the triumvirate in blue. It seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see that the reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his masks. Surprised to see old Lendell again? Who is Lendell? He's the apparent leader of the exile triumvirate you encountered at the Ridge of Gold. That was very obvious. I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see it again after the last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that affront. An exile triumvirate clad in gold, their leader harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rites and focus on the task at hand. So, like, my character doesn't participate in these, which is weird.
Begin. Now to the
Got it.
The power of the aura.
Oh shit! Nope, nope. How do I turn? Okay, that's right. X.
The orb is up.
Fuck yes.
Accusers underestimated you.
That's right, I forgot. Once one gets into the pyre, they're gone.
That cut of yours
Oh shit.
is banished.
Oh no! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No!
Pathetic.
Get off. 3, 2, 1.
'Twas dangerously close.
Oh, we got it, we got it!
The flames of freedom.
It's like a soccer, dodgeball, basketball. No! I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accusers. Stand your ground, let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have flustered the accusers.
We're getting there, but they've hunkered down. Fine. Then we shall disrupt their formation.
Have
We'll
you
circle
any
to fling the
idea
orbs
what
into
that
the pyre.
man
Okay.
did to deserve his exile? A daring display, flinging the orb into the flames like that. You elude banishment using such tricks.
Oh no, he got rid of him. Shit. Dude, fucking Rucky is fast.
Oh, there goes Headwind.
Oh shit, okay. Oh no, 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 no.
A punishment.
Run, run, run.
Fire resolved.
Dude, they have not scored on
Now end the
us.
ceremony. And it is done.
He's so fast.
You have prevailed. Rejoice then in your single fleeting victory.
I hear they only get crazier and you collect more for your team.
Such.
Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when next we meet, you will rue the day.
Bask now in the wisdom of the scribes. The exiled Jodariel has gained enlightenment. Only
We
the
have withstood
enlightened
worse
can
nights than this,
regain their freedom.
though few is strange. So what does enlighten mean? Choose a mastery for Jodariel. So, long stride. After using her rush to lunge forward, Jodariel can rush again right away. Ooh, that could actually be really good because there's a time that you have to wait. After vanishing an adversary, Jodariel instantly recovers all her stamina. I think I'm gonna go with
The
the
demon
lunge.
scribe bestows his favor.
Okay, so now press that to continue. Okay. After the rites, the accusers disappear into the darkness. As you return to the wagon in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. BRB, you gonna grab some lunch? No problem, Rusted. During the rites, hold circle to fling the orb. The longer you charge, the more pyre damage if you deal if the orb flies true. Okay. Like, I feel that was an easy match, but I can see that it's gonna get harder and harder. And occur. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rites are real, and we're in. The Getting Out of Here Club. Next up on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we're free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well let us instead of Lendell back there. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Headwind turns to you. So the match is time-based, or to a certain score. So you'll notice that each pyre starts at 100, and then as you score on the other team's pyre, you are taking away life from it. No, cur is a real word. Reader, come walk with me. If I remember right, it's like an insult. I don't know if it's necessarily a let's see here. I will give you a definition immediately. So the term cur refers to the lowest class of nameless dog or pariah dog, generally a mixed breed, which would make sense. He's a dog. He's a mutt. Okay. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. You and Headwind walk in silence for a time before he speaks up. You have questions? Come ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Edwin wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Everyone has their reasons at this point. You would like to know his, why you got exiled, ask how we got this wagon, ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. That's the one that confuses me the most. You ask Hedwin why he and his companions did not invite you to participate in the rites firsthand, and relied only on your guidance. He maintains eye contact in his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I will tell you about it on the way. You sense he... Oh god, just sneeze again. Ugh. It's killing me. Ugh, sorry. That one I totally felt coming. I was able to mute. Yeah, there's something in the air. There's something in the air. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons towards the fading dark above. Seek out your next destination. Okay, so Gull is the one we just did. It marks our current location. Gemini, the Olden Star, star of the first Empress. Those born under it seek knowledge and new experiences. Can I not choose that one? I cannot. Can I only do these larger ones? And it seems kind of weird. It seems to be that. Alright. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No signs of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the spring of Jomur at dawn. We're off. According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence at the spring of Jomur. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. What do we have in here? You find Rucky rummaging in the corner of the black wagon. Hey, chum. You know what? It's good having somebody else besides those two. So, come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say... What I mean is, He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, You sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my mustache. I've been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it makes me look a bit, you know, unscrupulous? Risky wishes to know if you think his mustache suits him. I personally love it. I think it is an awesome touch. You suggest that Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for lights. See you around. He bounds off out of the wagon. Rookie gained +1 hope for the next rite. Sweet. Alright, let's go look at the roster here. So he is a nomad. Yeah, we are already exiled. So, I'm not sure why they are. The character you play as is exiled because he can read. So, literacy is like an exilable crime in this world. So, the games are supposed to be able to get you, like, accepted back into society, and that's why we're playing them. So men and women cast from the Commonwealth and stripped of the name, home, and title, they come from all directions towards the Commonwealth, where at last they settled, some of them. Outrider. They ensured the high-wing remnants never flew far from the mountain nests. And then he's unknown. Oh no. What are you trying to say, Nightfall? I know, right? Like, reading is illegal? What the fuck? So she is a demon. Former men and women who survived in exile long enough to be transformed by it. All are welcome here, save demons such as you, from the sentencing of the chief physician Orlek. So if you hang out in exile long enough, you become a demon? And yeah, he is a cur. Swift, dog-like creatures known for their loyalty, optimism, and appreciation of the simple things. The Alpha Chiefs would later say their kind went soft no sooner than they joined the Commonwealth. Huh. Didn't it say one of them... oh wait, I already picked her. She's been enlightened, so that's fine. Alright, exit the wagon. I know, could you imagine? Jomur Valley. You've not been to this region on the downside. Rucky knows the mountain pass, though, to an arid region further north. It hasn't fully explained. You just kind of woke up and you're here. I'm sure the story will unfold why we want to go through the rite. Why we want freedom. I mean, obviously, to me, maybe it's to avoid becoming a demon. I'm not sure. The fuck was he trafficking? Who knows? The climate here in Jomur Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, so exiled curs roam the sand-swept fossil wasteland. We have a stowaway. Home? Can we go home? She must have latched onto the undercarriage as she crossed the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on. You can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. She's a grim, long-time resident of the downside, grown accustomed to surviving there. Those dickheads can go fuck themselves if I can't do the read good. Just trafficking doggy biscuits. Yes. Probably. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home or any of us. Or any one of us. But at present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Jodariel leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really? You're so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Rucky stares at all of this and leans close to the Hedwyn. He wanders the Don's side in search of a way to regain his freedom and return to his home. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we gonna take in every mite-bitten drive imp we find now, too? Easy, Rucky. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. The apparent name is a mysterious informant of Hedwyn, Jodariel, and Rucky. He asked that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, I can come in? It's very hot, and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired, too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question, though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing. I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair. That's it. My name, it rhymes with gray. My name, it's just... They call me lots of names. Since the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her, You think you can help the stowaway girl make peace with her name? May, K, Fei, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray. Or, yeah, Ray. Kind of like Faye. What do you guys think? You know a Shay? Huh. Not a very common name. I just don't know. Yeah, alright, we'll go Faye. Enough people are saying Faye. You suggest that the stowaway girl's name is Faye. Excuse me. Why, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye. Where I am from, they called me Faye the Fair. She's a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. But I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Alright, so we got a new team member. God, just look at it's so gorgeous. The black wagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomer Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. Let's go talk to people. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've been eating the imps and talking to the wagon. Eating with the imps. That is a very different sentence I read there. This wagon, he and I are the same age. Almost to the very day. But I am older by 3 weeks, so I am giving him a hard time. You're talking to the wagon? Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? Will take us very, very far. My little brother's sure. He pulls at my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he is family. I am happy to be here with my family. I thought that I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we've stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance in case scribes are watching. Some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exiles so that others could live free. Bye, mister. Smiling back at you, she prances at the door. Okay, little cuckoo. Just a tad. Okay, she's obviously not part of the roster yet. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Tredariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get much. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know, perhaps for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy, keep the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctures, you may choose from several vocations. Oh boy. So we can forage for resources, search the surrounding area for valuables to add to your black wagon stash of goods, mentor a companion, teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly, or study in private, hone your skills as a reader to grant small global bonuses to your fellow exiles during the rites. Ugh. I'm torn between either mentoring or study. Do you trust them? I feel I have no choice. I kind of have to at this point. I feel I can trust Hedwyn and even the dog. I'm not sure where Jordariel stands with it all. I think I'll train an individual. Having gleaned knowledge from the Book of Rites, you can impart some of its teachings. As each exile's path towards enlightenment is personal, you'll have to mentor them one at a time. She's already gone up. Help him gain enlightenment. At certain thresholds, his rank in the rites will increase. Sure thing, friend. I appreciate the offer. Where to begin? I just tried to stand and I think I hurt my knee today moving stoofs. What's a stoof? I'm hoping that is it's most likely a typo, but I really hope that there's something called a stoof. Oh, maybe stuff. That's what I figured. Right as you type it. You illustrate to Hedwyn some of the intricacies of the rites, focusing on how all three in the triumvirate can move and act as one mind. Hold on, I need water. I am not doing well tonight. Oh, excuse me, everybody. I'm sorry. Since he grasped some of the concepts. Did we make it? I think I'm beginning to understand something of all. Let's understand something of all this, my friend. Oh, we did. Okay. Hedwyn gains 50% more stamina, letting him jump and sprint more often. Or, Hedwyn and his allies regenerate stamina twice as quickly as usual. I like that. Thank you for the lesson, my friend. It's given me a lot to think about. Continue on our journey. What? Okay, Nightfall. What would a stoof be? I'm trying to think. So something you're moving, and it's a stoof. The path leading further west splits off, and once again, your fellow exiles turn to the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. Glue Hive or Fall Flat? Glue Hive looks pretty. The north route across the Jomir Valley passes the remains of a hive titan. Modern Poet, thank you. Oh, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you for that host too, by the way. It's poet bedtime. I understand. Thank you so much for coming on by. Thank you. I hope you had a good bone-tied game tonight. Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as strong as the goal of the 8 scribes. Faye believes those who travel this path will be as swift as Jomir and the 8 scribes. Maybe a fluffy stool? A stoof? We could go with that. I feel like it needs to be a stool of some kind. Oh, I want to see what this hive titan is. A stuffed stool. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the barren waste of Glue Hive. It's the north route across the Jomir Valley passes the remains of the Hive Titan. The lifeless carapace of a Biolantheus still looms over the western edge of the valley. The scribes. I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand, in the air, and all about? At first you pay a little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Your companions gain +1 presence for the next rite. This attribute affects aura size. Nice! Oh yeah, Nightfall, you never have to apologize to... Fakey is just an absolute gem of a person. So nice, so welcoming, but like, exactly that. Like, when it comes to a streamer, like, You never have to apologize for missing a stream or for not, having to leave. Like, we understand life happens. Just even the fact that you were that concerned to tell us and that you show up is just amazing. Like, that's makes all of this just great. God, I cannot get over how freaking gorgeous these backdrops are. This is amazing. Daniel. Alright, Modern. Thank you so much for coming on by. I do appreciate it. You have a great night. En route to the Spring of Jomir, you hear all about the roving slug market, which appears to be nearby. Rucky insists you take a look after you settle in. Oh, I guess we need to go to the... We have a new page to read. It's like an old Titan. I'm hoping we learn more, because there's some crazy shit going on. How many nations did I scour in the name of Solium Mur? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominions grew. The Emperor Solium Mur paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned such a thing as to benefit his name and vowed to seek it out. I'm in your stream, spamming your feed. Weird. Okay, following 15 streamers now, maybe there won't be gaps of completed activity tomorrow. So what do we have? We have Forward, we have Emperor's Fall. Rust is on lunch at the moment. He will be back. Birch Miller pelting me with the 5 bits. Thank you so much. How are you doing tonight, Grace? We are exploring Pyre. Oh, I need to talk to somebody. We're playing like a weird like dodgeball. It's like dodgeball, basketball, and who knows what else. It's weird. It is really weird, but I'm really intrigued by the story so far. Hadwin motions for you to join him. His easygoing smile soon fades. You asked before, how come you can't conduct the rites yourself? It's a fair question, and I wanted to respond. It's not that we don't think you could do it. I told you when we met, you're tougher than you look. It's just your connection to those books.
Oh my God! Look how cute it is!
Just dreamt up D&D, so I'm doing great. I love D&D. Always in such a good mood after that. Welcome back, Rested. Alright. Your connection to those books, to us. We need your guidance out there in the field. We can't do this ourselves. I've made that clear. You've made that clear. You're a reader. Out of all of us, you have the most important job. Nor do we have a substitute if you decide that job is not for you. He pauses for a moment, then his expression softens. Look, we'll help each other to get out of here. And as for the rights, we don't want you to feel left out. Every time we go out there, you're right there with us, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Thanks for hearing me out. He nods to you in a reassuring way as he departs, leaving you to consider what he said. Okay. Is it bad that I want my character in D&D to die so I can make a new one? No, it's not. I've run into that a couple times. Like, especially if, like, you're realizing that maybe that character is just not the kind you want to play. I totally get it. Alvin is charismatic as fuck. He's more intimidating than our rogue. Yeah, he is more intimidating than my rogue. Alright, let's go to the slug market. Hi, guys. How's it going? Mr. Greentail, been a while and all that. Hey, Ron. It's going. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't it a little out of the way?
Oh, well, let's just say you ain't my only customers, you see. Dad and I, we know this business pretty good. We've been around the block, and so...
As Ron keeps blathering, Rusky signals you in a furtive way. He's a traveling sales creature and proprietor of the Downside Slug Market. Splinter. If you're unhappy with your character may be able to leave without getting themselves. That's true too, and you might be able to... It all comes down to your DM, really. Wishes I could pelt Vlad with bits, but Twitch needs to fix their ad bit bullshittery. I know, right? Oh my god, I know. I've actually been able to watch, like, one or two every now and then, but that's about it. The guy looks like a snot. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about the Falcon Ron. He's a traveling... Oh, that's that dude.
So, anyways, you guys got something for me or what? That plain parcel you got there? I could take it off your paws if you want.
So we will drag that over. Proceed.
Hey, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now you gonna take something off my hands here, or what?
Drag the Moon Crest. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately for 30%. That's fucking nice.
That's a one-of-a-kind thinger you just got there, You got yourself a real good deal from me as well, so thanks.
Ooh. I love it. That guy, Ron, I mean. I love that his name is Ron. I'm expecting him to die because he's a Phoenix sorcerer with a flair for the dramatics. Buffalo, it's not too hard to get your party off you. It's not. A 2-week dry spell with pits, then I got barraged with 11 ads. With bits, sorry. Then I got 11 ads for Fortnite, now I'm back to the dry spell. I should give Kron a better voice, but I feel like it's been too long now. Kron's just gonna have his voice as it is. D&D is amazing.
Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out.
Each of your fellow exiles may have a talisman equipped. Decide who shall wield it. So what does it do? Alright. I'm gonna put it on my Doge. My Doge. I've pressed a digitation the barbarian's food to taste like shit like 12 times, and he just thinks I'm being cheeky. When Alvin has my voice, as far as I'm concerned, all gnomes are Aussie. Yeah, so like the other nice thing, Rusted, is you can look at roll20.net, and they actually have a built-in LFG in there, so like you can find groups that are okay with like newbies and wanting to help you through and stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff out there that can actually... That's how we ended up finding... My group ended up finding Daniel Alvin there. Was through that LFG thing on Roll20. The roulette has still been broken, and I took it off because it was having issues. So I don't know if it'll work anymore. Birchmilla, thank you for the host, by the way.
Alright. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, we've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real something or other from all the hoofing around, and so you see.
Resky indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. Okay, well, what else do you have? I got 20? Nothing else costs 20, so we're... Point of contention to all Americans, Aussie, although written with double S is pronounced Aussie. You know what? Come over here and fight me, Daniel. Bot can't handle spinning a stupid wheel. No, it can't. For some reason, it can't.
See you, Mr. Greentail, and your friend there, too. I like him. He seems real nice, you know.
I think we're ready to commence the rite. Let's do this. As you complete preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice, too, that she's wearing your companion's raiments. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Jodiariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. I'm really liking the characters that this game has. They're really cool. I love your interactions with them.
What brings you to the spring of Jomir?
Jomir.
It must have been the stars. Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3. The rules of the rites were not created for you to dispatch. Prepare now to confront the fate. They still honor the traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance. But first, you have a choice to make.
Bastion level so far as opposed to Transistor. I actually kind of have an idea what's going on. The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries on the right approach. Their apparent leader is a bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow. At his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles and nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I am called Delbert Oldheart, and this is my son Almer. He's an honorable old cur bent up on upholding the sacred traditions of the rites with his son. He's the dutiful foster son of Delbert Oldheart, and is very protective of him above all else. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith and show of appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. He's a huge fucking scorpion, right? Dalbert approaches you with something in his paws. You sense his motives are sincere as he hands you a small talisman. The Tallwind Crest grants the bearer +2 to quickness. Thank him and begin. One thing I can say about the D&D game I'm in, it's so fun to actually play Texas Hold'em Blackjack for gambling. Then again, I can cheat with magic, so I never lose too bad. Nicely done, Rusted. It is so nice to finally see my fucking channel's emote up there. That is awesome. So, I know it's a little hard to tell because they're just small, but that is a little miner holding a gem. He has found a hidden gem. It is my hype emote for subs. That Kuro was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite, but we've got 4 now, besides the reader. I'm so gonna brag about this emote. This ought to be his call. If someone is to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteer, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Rest, I'm gonna get around to recording our session soon. If Vlad gets around to being bothered, he'd stream it. You know, we're at such a weird spot. I don't want to start streaming in the middle of our campaign. Very well then, reader. Who should it be? Henceforth you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite.
Now we shall get started.
What does she do? Can I get information on her? Okay, what? +2 to quickness. I wish I knew what she did. Like, phase bio. There we go. So she's a savage. Her powers, so cast throws her an aura in a straight line. She jumps and she sprints. Okay. I think I'm gonna... So choose you. Oh, let's give him the... Yes, there we go. Actually, +2 to movement. I'm gonna give that to... So we'll choose him.
Headwind.
Okay, hold on. Whoa. What did I miss here? First channel I subbed to Twitch. I do appreciate it, Rusted, once again. It's awesome. It'd be fun to watch. I'd be so down. Oh yeah, not like next session. New book or something would make a logical point. Yeah, and that's kind of what I'm looking. We'll set something up. That'd be awesome. Send the vid link for your recordings. She's like the other guy. Yeah, she's like Headwind, and I'm gonna stick with Headwind because I've already invested into him. You didn't have to do this, but I'll do my best. And then I'm gonna keep her because she's big. That's why I'm gonna give her the quickness. As you will. And then I just absolutely love this dude. Ruki is my favorite. Don't have to tell me twice, chum.
Very well.
Maybe next time I can help, okay, mister? Yeah, maybe next time. Nightwings. I trust you are all well prepared for these old eyes, yet see that the rite shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now let me show you.
Commence. Bye-bye.
Oh, shit. Ah! Mine. Got it.
Of the scribes. There.
Ooh, we got it. Look forth, my son, the waters of Jomir Many Main. 6 of the 8 scribes of the Book of Rites, known as the Brave of the Alpha Chief. Bring blessings to us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them. Father, please keep fighting. Collect moondrops. What the fuck is a moondrop? I want it though.
A boon come from the stars themselves. But shall it be enough for Dalbert and his faithful son Pyre sputters? Oh, poor Brookie. Oh, wow.
Dude, I mean, I'm destroying them.
The rite has nearly ended. And it is done. The Nightwings prevail. It was a glorious performance, I must say.
Yes, it was.
Perhaps you shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
We did it. Indeed. Kind of feel bad about that dull, though. Exiles of the Nightwings. The dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing less. An honorable triumvirate determined to uphold the traditions of its rights. Now that I understand the game, I like watching it more. It's like real sports. So apparently there is a local-only multiplayer where you can actually play the game, like the right. I hope that they make an online version of it eventually, like maybe as a further content update later on, because it would be awesome to play against people. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again.
There is much to learn from this experience.
He leveled
It
up.
seems the exile's rookie opened up his
See that,
heart.
chums? Old Rookie's Greentail's got some bite in him yet.
Alright, what do we got for you? Riki can jump a second time while airborne. Riki deals an additional 5 damage when plunging into the adversary's pyre. And it's something to show my appreciation for you and for being the reason why at times while it cries. Well, Rusted, I really do appreciate it. It is so humbling, and I absolutely appreciate it, man.
Chief himself.
Does she get some? No, she doesn't get any.
Until the next round.
Hello, excuse me? I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think?
You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you? How about you? This is a Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. But I have to go. Wait, Omer, wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. What is her deal? You might be able to use Evolve for that, maybe? What do you mean Evolve for that? Oh, I'm loving this, though. Oh, what is that up top right? We got like a dream catcher thingy up there. As you return to the wagon after besting the fate, you notice Jodariel tense up and frown. Where'd he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There is no trace of the lone minstrel who had been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in search for him outside. Did you guys see the minstrel? I did not see a minstrel in the corner. Your fellow exiles have revealed nothing to you of the lone minstrel or how they found him, though you sense their concern as they scour the vicinity for him. We'll worry about the minstrel, my friend. You worry about the stars. Wherever they guide us, we're going. Okay, so we have Haub the Midnight Star. The Midnight Star burns bright over the standing stones at the edge of the flagging hands, or we're here already. That's our only option. I don't know why it gives you the illusion of other options. That's our only option. It's a PC thing that I use to connect with the people I play over the net. Forgot you were on console. Ah, gotcha. I can do it with the PlayStation 4, so it's got a great thing called PS Share. So like you can have somebody like come onto your, it's almost like doing screen share, but then you can virtually hand them the controller essentially so they can play with you. I can't stream when I do that currently though because of my current setup. You can't stream while doing that. Now when I do have my PC built with my graphics or with my capture card, I could very well do that in that way. Mike Alter, thank you for the host. I want to know the history of the land. Somebody just fried an egg on a pan that was sitting for about 10 minutes on the streets of Dubai. It is currently 50 degrees Celsius there. Jeez. So that's 60, 70, 80. Or no, that's 100. It's like 130 degrees. Holy shit. Guess what I got to play today night? What was that, Nightfall? Everyone, we're headed back east, all the way across the valley. Towards the Cairn of Hob, then. According to the stars, the next right shall be commenced there. The accursed imp here felled the mighty bone titan Shaq's 6 shoulders. Breath of the Wild, ooh. I want to switch. I really do. I didn't think I did, and then E3, they really made me want to switch. That's right. We have to risk it. What if that minstrel guy doesn't turn up by then? We shall find him on this night or another. They continue searching for some time. However, the minstrel is nowhere to be found. Go talk to these guys. It's alright, Daniel. I don't expect it. The bundle of sticks Faye insisted on hanging in the rafters. She believes it brings good fortune. After having vanquished the Fate almost effortlessly last night, you find Faye off on her own. You sense she wants to talk to you about your decision to exclude her from conducting the rite. I know, they did a good job of making me want one. After having I read all that. Oh, hi, mister. I'm sorry that I used your robes, although they aren't yours, I think. I learned a lot from watching, though. I did, just being there with all the rest of you, and we prevailed. The others were so brave. Maybe someday I can be like them, improve myself to all of you, and to the scribes, but I'll be patient, I promise. She goes to check on things outside. You sense that she has no misgivings about what transpired, and is more interested in finding out about the missing minstrel. Yeah, cannot speak. Okay. Continue our journey. There is still no sign of the lone minstrel, although Jadariel tracks potential signs of movement east, the same way you're headed. You consider where to search for him. Let's go into Fall Flat. Or she thinks he's gone up there. Edwin thinks the missing minstrel could have been taking the route opposite from the one they took, but she's tracking. I would probably say that she has an idea better. At least she's not unhappy. It's true, and honestly, I don't know why there's a part of me that actually cares, but there is. They've done a good job of actually making me kind of like these characters. As you make your way through the stark badlands of Blue Hive, all there is to show for the missing minstrel is a deeper scowl on Dodariel's face. Blast, I felt certain that he would have taken our same route to the Spring of Jomé. I went here because of you. It's alright, Jody. You could have gone anywhere. Likely there was nothing to be found either way. We should keep moving. You pick up bits and pieces of the minstrel's significance to your fellow exiles. He was there when they first discovered the Black Wagon, but they speak little more of it for now. Dude, this world is amazing. Like, I want a really big map of it, because I'm sure it would look gorgeous. Stop the wagon. What? How come? Because of her. They're coming. They're coming for us. We have to be ready. We have to. Does she mean what I think she means? I believe so. Your fellow exiles scrambled to prepare the wagon for whatever is out there. Once you've helped them settle in, perhaps you can learn more of the source of concern. Crazy concept making your players care about the NPCs. Tev should do that more. I know, right? Like, and I'm not that far into this game, but I'm already kind of getting invested in these characters and wanting to know more about them. There's nobody in here to talk to. I really want one of these drive imps. Like, I want a plushie of one of these drive imps. They look awesome. I was playing with a deck of cards this morning and drew 2 cards from the top. I got a 6 and a 9 of hearts. NPCs recently have just been annoying people or someone who just gives quests. Exactly. A nightfall, that's great. They're coming for us. They fear the scribes. They fear the scribes. I know they do. What is she talking about? What's going on? Howlers. Lots of them. Then what are we going to do? They fear the scribes. Calm yourself, Faye. We shall give them a reason to fear us as well. We'll use the remnants in the books. Indeed. One of us can draw them out under the reader's watch. It shall be just like one of our rights. Hadwin turns to you. It seems we need your help in this, my friend. We just need a volunteer to go with you. I will do it, mister. Please, you have to let me in. The scribes. They will protect me. I know they will. Jodariel exchanges looks with Hadwin. Each of them nods as if to signal their approval. Ugh. Okay. Jody, I want to know why they're all exiled, because they can't read. So why are they exiled? It's it's clear I was exiled because I can read. That howling sound, it means they're here. Oh, by the scribes, they're here. What is going on? Okay, why am I not getting the 2 out of 5? More. I think there's many more. Oh, here they come. Here they come. Jody seems to be born in exile, to my understanding. You had a chance to find out the Nomad's reason for exile earlier. I did, and I'm sure it'll come back up later on, too. Oh god. It's starting to get to be a lot. Is it over now? It is, I think it is. Oh, those poor wretched beasts. Just then Faye spots something creeping towards her. Who? What? I have no idea what that... Hooray? Ferocious creature. Yeah, we're definitely playing this tomorrow night stream too. As much as I want to finish the Banner Saga, that's getting put on hold for a little bit. The howling subsides as your fellow exiles scramble over to check out on Faye. You find her in one piece, along with an unfamiliar little face. She got eaten. Scree. Isn't he the best? Can we keep him? Scree who? You sense a depth of experience in this creature, at least judging by Drive-M standards. In fact, you feel a connection to him. If you concentrate, perhaps you can derive some meaning from his calls and screeches. The Drive-M seems both excited and frustrated by something. You sense some pattern in the Drive-M screeches. He seems welcoming of this. The driver seems to have history with your black wagon. You are beginning to understand him. The driver recognizes you as the new reader of the Nightwings. He is pleased to meet you. The driver seems satisfied at having gotten through to you, and you explain to your companions what little you have learned of him so far. No one argues against letting the creature come along. Inside the wagon, the other drive imps stare at him with something like reverence. It said I should add Rust as a friend. Yeah, sure, why not? What's up, little man? You can see the little imp has made himself at home. Alright, I'm on a... Okay. I can't be the only one that wants a plushie of one of those guys. He rushes right up to you. Your new imp companion seems very pleased to be in the wagon. He indicates he was able to find you, and thanks to the swarm of howlers. He has no love of howlers, and they know not to mess with him either. There is. I love it. I know a lot of other people may not necessarily. I'm enjoying the dialogue has been interesting. Plans to set up a nest that should ward off any further trouble from them. He looks forward to the road ahead with everyone and believes it shall be worth it. He seems to be saying he's happy to be back where he belongs and urges you to keep going. He bounds off towards his brethren settled in the wagon's rafters. Alright. I don't know what friends do on Twitch, but hey, why not? So the thing I found with friends, one, it makes it quick. You can quickly whisper to them. The other thing is it's purely to see what they're watching. So like I can see somebody's watching somebody and click on my friend's name and just join wherever they're watching. It's really about the only advantage I see to it. Yeah, exactly what Daniel said right there. Well, looks like we're going to go to Lixand, an arid southern pass toward the ominous cairn of Hog. Your new imp friend seems insistent that you take this path bearing east. Hedwyn orders the wagon to halt somewhere in the dirty flats of Jomir Valley. There's someone on the road. Be careful, everyone. The figure watching the black wagon from afar approaches, arms spread wide, although a hat and cloak conceal the figure's features. Then the imp rushes out towards whoever it is. The imp is very riled up at the sight of whoever is approaching, though in an almost joyous way. The minstrel. Tizo. He is a venerable drive imp who seems to know the ins and outs of the Nightwing's black wagon. It's good to see you, and you found the others even faster than I expected. The imp called Tizo appears very pleased. The lone minstrel turns towards the rest of you. Hello. We've not met, but I know who you are, or who you must be. I returned as promptly as I could. No problem, Buffalo. Have you walked with the scribes themselves? Because I think maybe you have. Hello. Indeed, you of us worried there when you took off. I should knock him back into his slumber. I did not aim to cause you such concern. As soon as I awakened, I had to notify my client that the Nightwings have returned. Your client? Aye, my client, Sandalwood. He is your point of contact, as I understand. You did not find his wagon by mistake. So what now? You continue down the path. That is why I am here. When we meet my client, he shall explain. For now, you have a job to do. I assure you that I shall not interfere. But I mean to accompany you. Would that be all right? Haywood and the others exchanged looks. Welcome back, minstrel. You got a name? I am sometimes called Tariq. It's a pleasure to meet you, Nightwings. He appears to be a traveling musician, yet seems to be connected to the rites. The lone minstrel returns to the Black Wagon with your fellow exiles. Okay. Yeah, hopefully the noise is nothing dangerous. There's the skeleton. We're going to be ready for another rite here. The Cairn of Haub is a foreboding sight. It is here that the next rite is soon to commence. Reader, if you have a moment, once we are settled on the grounds, I wish to speak with you in the wagon at your leisure. I don't even know if we have money to go to the slug mart.
Oh, hey guys. Fancy running into you this side of the sand, so what can I do for you?
Ron, how'd you make it all this way ahead of us?
Come on now, Mr. Greentail. Can't give up all my business secrets, am I right? What I can do, though, seeing as you've been such a good customer and all, is provide you a sample of a little something you might like. Here, check this out. Seeing as you bought that moon crest thinger from me last time, why, I'm just thinking you could use this, and I got more if you want.
A pinch of stardust. It just seems like that's... I mean, that's how he sounds when he makes his grunting. Interact with him to quiet him down. Raise the rank of certain talismans. Ooh, that's what it does. Lucrative contract. After banishing an adversary, the bearer gains +1 coin up many times as right. I don't have a lot of money. It was a woodpecker tapping on the window. It's 12:41 here. Go home, birds. You're drunk.
Come back when you're going to buy something.
Yeah, I'll come back later. Oh, what do we have here? The Lone Minstrel's Tarbik musical instrument with which the chronicles great deed through song. The Lone Minstrel and his white lute chronicled the journey of the Night Wings through song. Using it, you may hear glimpses of your past experience across the downside. Which piece of music do you wish to hear? Path to Glory. So we have a wanderer, a mutt, a demon, a superstitious stowaway, and a musician. And what can you do? I can read. And in this world, you're a fucking outlaw. But they couldn't do anything without my ability to read, so... The rope collar and the words of Golgathel... Golathanian... Yeah, I knew it was a fool's errand, but my liege, he would not listen. He instead insisted to pursue a certain treasure, a celestial orb, freshly fallen from the heavens in the reaches of the downside. He would be a living legend if only he could grasp it, whispered in his ear that Kylemer Ropecaller, his elder and most trusted aide, would that I slew that man myself. He was a simple and yet brilliant ruse to draw the emperors further still from his responsibilities and towards his greed. Thus did the emperor begin an expedition into the Forsaken Lands. He insisted that he go himself. He does what 8-year-olds do. The lone minstrel seems to have situated himself in the wagon. He is very still, not unlike when he was sleeping. Reader, I shall keep this brief, as you shortly have a rite you must conduct. You have read something of the Book of Rites, which means that you may know something of my nature. Okay. On the contrary, you know not what he means, and he soon senses this. Forgive me, for I spoke too soon. Suffice it, I have served the Night Wings for some time. Conduct the rites with glory, and you shall achieve what you seek. The lone minstrel nods farewell to you and steps away. Okay. Let's do the next rite. You and your fellow exiles gathered around the sacred site known as Cairn of Haub, anticipating the hour the rites are to commence again. All is quiet for a time, and then... From out of nowhere charges in a gnarly cur. He stops short and gives you a mighty sneer. Psst. That's Barker Ashpaws.
Real piece of work, just don't make eye contact. He's a troublemaking cur who thrills in the defeat of the triumvirates who stand against him.
Maybe your character was actually an angsty teenager and the king couldn't have him reading his edgy poetry.
Boy, will you look at this lot. Even got one of your own, consorting with the two-leggers. You're a disgrace there, mate, you realize? Good to see you, Barker. You're looking well. Didn't know you knew about the rights? Boy, I know about a lot of things, my friend. For instance, I know you're going to be very, very sad after we wipe the floor with you here. Don't know whose back you scratched to earn yourself a spot on the high and mighty Nightwings there, but I'm gonna make sure all of you regret it, because why not? Sounds good, sounds good.
The cur Barker laughs away as his pack stumbles after him. You hear them howling and cackling as the stars above begin to glow. Demon cur. The real test is going to be see how many of these voices I remember to do tomorrow. It'll be like a whole new cast tomorrow.
Welcome, dear reader, to the splendors of the accursed cairn of Haub. You shall find the downside grows less pleasant from this point. But first, there's a tradition to uphold.
Good luck with that, though.
This time you stand against the dissidents. Even now they hunger to defeat you. Perhaps not simply to regain their freedom, but to deny you yours.
Meow Mix Mix, thank you for the host, buddy. As the stars shine down upon you, the pack of curs you stand against this night continue hooting and howling.
Oi, come on, you lot, let's boil some blood.
Then Rookie pulls you aside.
Look, chum, I don't know how to say this, but I can't go against these guys. Just trust me on this one, okay?
You sense he means it. You make a mental note to ask about his history with Barker whenever time permits. It's alright, Rookie. We can take care of that. Begging your pardon, but if you need another to stand at your side this night, I have someone here whom I would recommend. Don't be coy with us, minstrel. Don the robes if you intend to stand with us. Oh, I did not mean myself. The rights are not for me. I was instead referring to this little one. A creature wearing tiny raiments appears at the lone minstrel's side.
Oh, no way!
Tizo seems to be volunteering to take your adversaries, the dissonants. It'll be like a whole new cast of characters. Absurd, the imp knows the rights? He knows a great deal. So long as the Nightwings stand together, he shall be at their side. Though you need not take my word for it. Tizo, our adversaries seem to be preoccupied. Perhaps you might quickly show your comrades what you could do. The little imp peers at you. You sense his connection to the rights as he waits your guidance. Most adorable player. Yes. Yes. I do hate that I have to translate him. Alright, Tizo seems excited to demonstrate some of his favorite tricks. Reader, influencing Tizo may take some getting used to. He's inviting you to try.
Another joins your ranks.
I can fly. I can fly. How fucking adorable is that?
Although, no, it cannot be. And we shall see what comes of this new partnership of yours.
Oh, where'd he go? Oh my god. It's adorbs. Well done as ever, Tizo. Scrog. He's happy to lend his support during the rites if you can use his help. Well then, reader, who shall conduct the rites in the name of the Nightwings?
The rite shall begin forthwith.
I think I'll use her. I haven't used her yet.
Faye,
We have to use Tizo.
Tizo.
And she's... We need some muscle.
Dariel. It is done.
Tizo is ready to prove himself against the dissidents.
Time's up, you swill. Come on, boys. Let's get 'em.
Now begin. Our adversary's pyre is the first to falter. Glory to the scribes. There. Splendid.
I'll just fly into it, why not?
Magnificent.
Dude, are they seriously ever gonna get any harder? This is... Alright, you lot that does it. No more fussing around, right?
My boys and me, we're proper angry now.
What? I shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said anything.
Your adversary Pyre there
Oh shit,
seems to
okay.
have a fired up. Whatever shall you do against so fierce a foe? Your fellow exiles remain banished.
Oh no, 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 no.
Now then,
Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. This has gotten hard.
fear not the purified flame. Now go on just once more.
Oh shit, they're hiding right there.
And it is
Done.
The Nightwings prevail yet again. Accomplished effortlessly, I might add.
Fuck yeah.
The
Okay, now
ceremony is complete.
That started to get a little tough there at the end there. Oh wow, I thought... Did we just win? Did we just beat them? I'm not even gonna attempt his voice. He's excited to have prevailed in the first fight with your group.
Well, well, I'll be a heaping ball of dung, but I just can't believe you shoddy lot showed us the what for like that. My boys and I will have to take you just a tad more serious next time. Till then, you just be sure to tell a rookie Greentail that yours truly, he remembers everything you hear.
The rites do tend to teach something of trust.
Sweet.
Enlightenment seldom avails itself to simple evil.
Feels solemn respect for the rites and all their myriad complexities. So while fluttering or zipping, he moves much faster than usual. Or, if banished, Tizo drops a moon sign. Allies can instantly transport two from their pyre. I kind of like that.
Tis the influence of the imp scribe until the stars align.
Splendid was your guidance of the Nightwings, reader. Your fellows are fortunate to have found one such as you. May you find the freedom that you seek. I want more fucking battles like that. Like that. I'm loving the story, do not get me wrong, but God, those battles are fun. After prevailing over the dissidents in a decisive victory, you return to the wagon to recover from the night's ordeal and figure out how best to proceed. You all right, Rookie? Think so, chum? I just need a little time. Didn't count on Barker being caught up in all this. You don't owe him your conscience. You'll sort things out with him. You always do.
Huh. I do not wish to interrupt, but the dark of night is waning. Reader, would you join us outside, please? You find Jodariel and the lone minstrel gazing into the sky above the valley, which is beginning to grow pale. You look towards the heavens. I know, I want to learn more of their stories. I keep thinking of the battles like Yu-Gi-Oh! Deciding the fate of the world with a children's game. Then it is as I feared. We are to press further north, beneath the valley, into the flagging hands. A gloom-filled, desolate region of the downside, beyond which lies the sea. A fetid sprawl of noisome, festering, unpleasant adjectives. Basically a disgusting swamp pit. The scribes are watching over us. They will protect us wherever we should go. Had you been to Flagging Hands, you would not say such things. The scribes have surely turned their backs on that place. Sold bad dog treats. They were laced. If I may, the bleakness of Flagging Hands shall wear upon you, to be sure. I urge for you to take what best you can, for you shall need your strength upon the road ahead. Your fellow exiles agree to turn in for the remainder of the night. At dawn, you shall have to press deeper into the downside. The ultimate sin. Bad dog treats. Tizo's nest. Various scraps and things laced together with bits of ribbon and fabric, topped off with plush fish. Ooh, let's find out more about Ruki. You can tell something is troubling Ruki, though he seems relieved to see you. Hey, chum, listen, I got to level with you real quick. You remember Barker, don't you? Not exactly easy to forget, though, believe you me, I tried. Well, he's got me by the scruff. I've been down here a little while, and as you see by now, but Barker, he's been here longer. He's made quite the name down here. As for me, I needed help, you understand. I have just certain standard to uphold, so I figured he would be the one to ask. Then Ruki hesitates. But then his familiar grin returns. So, if I owe him, though, right, chum? I got people back on the other side, and just between us, we're loaded. I mean rich. My little problem with Barker soon isn't going to take care of itself just as soon as my people send the money through. So, I'm telling you right here and now, don't even worry about it, and I'm sure everything on that front will end up being real tidy real soon. With that, he scampers off before you can respond. It seems Ruki owes a debt of some sort. What is on the line exactly? You're unsure. Trafficking them and selling the bad ones. Does it tell us more? I want to see. Maybe we didn't see. Okay, Ruki. So he seems to be the most well-connected of the masked wanderers who found you and knows something of the land. He's rather opportunistic disposition, and his ostentatious clothing suggests a lucrative background in the mercantile business. Even still, you do not know for sure what he did to earn his sentence. He's a trafficker. Dealing with the contraband for long enough can lead to making many strange acquaintances. What remains now of the fallen empire's old and tarnished currency is still of value to some. So he would traffic fallen empire's currency? That's what it seems like it's saying. Alright, what is this little guy? Is it imp? Ravenous creatures indigenous to the downside, a scant few of which possess a higher intellect. That's a good idea. So who did I have it on? I had it on. I really liked using him. So first... Alright. Come dawn, you find Hedwin and Jodariel assessing the current situation with the minstrel. Are you most certain? Aye, madam.
I make no claim the journey shall be pleasant, but it is necessary. Hedman motions to you as they continue talking. Seems we'll have some work to do once we arrive at Flagging Hands. Let's get going as soon as you're ready. Sooner we get there, sooner we can leave. It's a bat bird thingy. It's an imp. An imp. I don't know what that is, but it's an imp. I've not been to this region of the downside. Yeah, think. Oh man, it is so beautiful. So beautiful. I cannot get enough of it. Consider how to proceed. The Flagging Hands region proves as dismal as Jodariel indicated. The air is thick and foul. How far to the pit of Millith? According to the stars, the next rite shall soon commence here. It's a fetid den in which the witch Millith sealed the physical form of Yaslach Astralborn. All the way across the marshlands on the coast. Reader, would you join me in the wagon for a moment? We have matters to discuss. Jodariel and Hedman exchange looks, then she turns to you. Go see what he wants. Fine. Thank you for your time, reader. I have something for you on behalf of my client. Before you is an artifact called the Beyonder Crystal. You observe a shimmering crystal of some sort beside the Book of Rites. As you've surmised, the triumvirates you are to confront during the rite shall stop at nothing to prevail against you. They have prepared for this for quite some time. The Beyonder Crystal may help ensure that you are well prepared in turn. It's an ancient artifact connected to the rites. Should the reader manage in your eyes present the crystal only then? Why is this the world that they're exiled into? It's fucking beautiful. I know, right? It's so confusing. There's a resource now at your disposal to be used at your discretion. Gaze upon it, and you shall see what I mean. Shimmering crystal inscribed with the glyphs beyond your understanding. You look upon the shimmering surface of the Beyonder Crystal. Some of your senses fail, though you retain a hold over your consciousness. An apparition appears before you, clad in the raiments of the rites, but incorporeal. I sense that you are not a total idiot. She reaches for the clasps of her mask. So the Nightwings have returned. Oh, but where are my manners? You must be the lovely reader. Please call me Sandra. We met briefly before when you first beheld the book. When you were stuck inside of it, I was among the phantoms your companions banished there, no doubt stroking their egos. You listened well enough to that damned voice. Now I suggest you listen well to me. Described within the book calls to you during the rites and reminds you of your exile. I wish I could stay up longer because I'm really enjoying the game, but I'm nodding in and out. Have a good one, everybody. Buffalo, thank you so much. Do not worry, you're not going to miss much more. I probably got about another 10 minutes in me, and we'll wrap it up for the evening after that. I get to read and see the scenery. Hell yeah. There are eyes in the top left. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't that crazy? I am bound in servitude to you, along with any idiots whose freedom happen to be intertwined with yours. I know the rights better than anyone. I soon can whip you into shape, but if you but take advantage of my services. First, I offer scribe trials to those friends of yours. If they can pass, it shall be worth their while and yours. A series of special challenges, custom-tailored for each of your fellow exiles. Secondly, my Beyonders and I avail ourselves with practice rites should you be so inclined. A spectral triumvirate banished for eternity and trapped within the rites. No strange training competitions between your fellow exiles. Or you could always come and chat and briefly free me for an eternity of boredom. You have invoked Sandra from the Beyonder Crystal. What do you wish to do? This is the awkward moment when Vlad finishes streaming. I'll be like, now what? Well, I'll make sure we'll host somebody as long as... Problem is, I don't often send it to host because everybody's asleep when I finish. We will see. I got a few people I could potentially send it to. No, I don't, actually. Request her a scribe trial. Choose an eligible exile to brave one of Sandra's challenges? I want to see what a scribe trial is. Indeed, it looks as though one of those failures of yours is ready for a lesson in pain. Let's look at level. It's ineligible? It is literally just him. Zombie G, thank you for the host. You ask Sandra to administer one of her special trials for Ruki. She's a wraith, expelled for eternity within the Beyonder Crystal and bound to serve the rites. With the loudmouth cur? Well, I suppose that he is ready technically, though I have a little litany of reservations about him. But let us bring him forth. Soon Rookie appears in heat of the summons. Chum, why are you looking at me like that? Because we gonna do some work, bro. Is it one-on-one? Alright, what's the big idea, huh? Is this some kind of trick you're playing, chum? The apparition Sandra then appears and unfastens her mask. Shut your snout and listen well, cur. You answer to me here. What? Your mouth runs quicker than those stubbly little paws. You have much to learn if you have any intent to prevail in the rites. Let us see how you fare without the benefit of your trusted comrades. Save for your lonely reader. I guess it's you and me then, huh, chum? Wherever you are. Oh, fuck me. I thought it was gonna be one-on-one. Shit. Mine. Oh crap. One more. You mother. Done. Okay, that was a little more challenging. That's how we do it, right, chum? It is, and you acknowledge likewise that you did not do it on your own, despite having to face my demon friends all by yourself. You passed my test, Kirk. Congratulations are in order, both to you and to your lovely reader. Now farewell. What does he get out of this? Like, what... Is there a reason I want to do this? I mean, like, even if it's as simple, like, giving me a trophy, I will be a trophy whore on that and get them all. Yeah, Rusted Downwell's really good. That Sandra kind of gives me the shakes. Know what I mean, chum? Hey, what's that you got? You received Jomir's Fang for completing his trial. So it's a legendary talisman. After Rookie casts his aura, it lingers longer than usual, plus 200%. Wow. We are going to put that on him. And let's put... There we go. That'll be a trophy for it. Have them all. Oliver Zen Evermore, welcome, man. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oliver Zane Evermore. That's what it was. Sorry. I did not mean to butcher that. So I think we'll do one more rite, and then that's what we'll call it for the night. You can call me Ollie for short. Okay, well, welcome, Ollie. How are you doing tonight? I am doing wonderful. This game is amazing. It's a blast to be playing. The story is really interesting. You find everyone is feeling rather miserable. You sense just being in Flagging Hands eats away at everyone's spirit. Only the imp Tizo seems unaffected. Minus hope for the next rite. That's not good. A moment, reader. There are several curses we may take through Flagging Hands. If you choose to prolong your stay, it may be worth your while. Curses, what the hell. However, your companion's spirit shall likely suffer more. Let's go. Alone, okay. Taking a faster route will reduce loss of hope. Hopes you can improve a talisman if you take a job here, or it says you can get a valuable item. Let's go get a valuable. I like loot. I love loot. So we're gonna go see what that all is. The north route through Flagging Hands is dismal beyond reckoning. There is little talk among your group, yet you sense despair encroaching. Only Tizo seems unaffected, so we lost more hope. What does that do? Duration of banishment. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Later, you accompany the lone minstrel in pursuit of his task here. Speak not directly to the living shade, and be true to your heart when responding to its inquiries, and make no attempt to look it in the eye. The lone minstrel offers these and other words of advice as you approach the burial mounds of Coldmoat. Its north route through Flagging Hands crosses a mass grave. Even a thorough burning failed to cleanse a certain haunted air here, where many exiles of downside see their final days. A glimmer of a shade appears before you, and you stand surrounded by the dead. You barely see it, and it does not speak, but you feel its thoughts piercing your heart and mind. According to the shade, the book that you possess may lay some of the fallen here to rest. The shade leaves you to your work. You turn through the book, locating passages concerning freedom and the spirit. You recite such words as seem best fit to each of the fallen you see. It is draining work. The shade resurfaces after a while. It leads you to a hollowed stump, then fades away. You found a Nox shroom. It can be sold to 50. That's it. I don't like shitty loot, that's for certain. By the time you reach the Pit of Milth, everybody aside the imp Tizo seems to be feeling even worse than before. You sense their desire to leave this place as soon as possible. God, we just lost 3 hope. This is not good. I don't know the level of hope we began with.
Oh, hey, you guys, you know this place. A lot of folks, but not a lot of customers. You know what I mean? So have a look around.
Alright, we'll sell you. What do these do? These are talismans. Talismans. So we can do that, because it's only 3?
Ha! I know you're going to like that stuff, guys. It's pretty woo. Know what I mean? And if you want some more now, I know the individual and his dad who can get it. Catch my meaning, yeah? just stop on by some other time.
We'll take that too. It's only 18. What do these others do? Automatically gains +7 fire, +2. While carrying the orb, the bear moves faster than usual. That could be good for Jodariel. Grants the bear +2 presence. And +2 hope. I think we're good with what we got.
You guys take care, okay? And thank goodness for doing business.
Thank goodness. I can't read tonight. Ooh, we got a new Book of Rights. Okay. It was not long before the Empire began to crumble. With my liege gone, his own country quickly turned upon itself. I must admit that this collapse had started long before the Emperor's disappearance. His decision to give chase after a myth but hastened the inevitable. All the while, the rope collar stood by, awaiting such time as he could bull out my liege's stead. He would be our people's savior. His first charge was to organize a search for the missing Solarium Myrrh. Warriors, pathfinders, and scholars heard the call and prepared to seek him out. Pixel boss and rigged. Dude, you have 106,000. How did that happen? How did that happen? She wants to talk. You sensed Dariel's steel gaze well before you turned to her. Oh, yeah. Reader, rummaging about the wagon once again. Tell me something now that you are here. Look at me. Are you afraid of me? You considered the question. I've never before met someone like her, but do know something of what happens to those who remain in the downside for many years. You're very much aware that she could snap you like a twig at any point. From what you know of her thus far, you sense no need to feel afraid of her. Oliver Zane, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the expedition where we were constantly in search of hidden gems and giving them their time in the spotlight. I don't know, like, I wouldn't say I'm necessarily afraid of her. I'm absolutely intrigued more than anything. So I think I'm going to say I'm going to deny feeling that way. You tell her that although you do not yet know each other well, you do not fear her, and on the contrary feel safer in her presence. Truly. In that case, I have much work left to do. You shall fear me yet, if you survive this place. Why? Now then I shall go make my rounds. Why do you want me to fear you? She walks away. You feel the floor of the wagon shake with her step. +1 hope. Okay, but that's good. Maybe I'll throw her. She's got more hope than anybody right now. Alright, we're going to do our last rite. As you make preparations for the coming rite, you wonder if the stars above will... I forgot to upgrade everything. Sorry. You wonder if the stars above will even be visible through the dense fog hanging over the pit of Millith. Then... Tizo seems to be very concerned by something in the vicinity. The little imp disappears in a hurry. Oh, is Tizo alright? He was so frightened. He was not frightened. He was issuing a warning. Silence. Everyone, take cover. Jodariel makes quick note of several hiding places among the nearby crags and rotted husks. You wait. Something about the place dampens your senses. All you feel is a creeping dread. Then, from the shadows, a writhing shape slides forward, its hulking form draped in raiments. The shape stops slowly. Its head turns from one of you to the next, each in turn.
Wise of ye old, hide yourself from us, little nightwings. Ye trespass on the resting place of the astral world. We shall see ye when the stars muster to courage to illuminate this place.
The creature vanishes into the dark. After a time, your companions reconvene. That was a bog crone. What the hell is that? Serpentine creatures native to the Commonwealth's southern bogs, widely feared. Though formerly part of the Commonwealth, the bog crones tend to keep to themselves. Indeed. That was Witch Udmilde of the Withdrawn. She's an ancient witch with an unhealthy obsession of Yaslak, the astral-born monstrosity. A triumvirate of bog dwellers compelled by sinister forces rather than by freedom. Teasel makes clear he has no love of Udmilde. Although the rites dictate she cannot harm you bodily with her, best not to take any unnecessary chances. Well, we'll take what chances we can get in all of this. Everyone, it's time. Dude, those things are creepy as shit. He didn't even take off his mask. I don't even know if I want to know what they look like. Like, everybody got freaked out there.
You made it, reader. Made it all the way to the detestable pit of Mileith. In doing so, of course, you have disturbed your ancient adversaries, the Withdrawn. The deranged witch who leads them has big plans in store.
He does have his
Should
hope.
she prevail in all this. Now, as you know, I normally would wish you a shameful defeat. But in this case, I wish you a little bit of luck.
Yay? The crone Umilde sees your companions gathered by their pyre.
A little flame as that shall never warn ye here, much less survive the night. Hear us, Yalshk. Make the Nightwings suffer.
Monstrosity described in the myths and ballads through thought slain by the 8 scribes. Even in death, the Astralborn yet feeds upon our world, unsated by its own. Monkey trots forward from your ranks.
Listen here, you old bag. You don't scare any of us one bit. You or your buddy Yislach.
I don't know. I can't say his name. I'm going with it.
Now, are we doing this or what?
The question hangs in the air for longer than is comfortable. It does seem to have drawn Umilde's attention, however. Ruki begins to squirm a bit. Then Umilde moves her slender fingers to her mask. Ooh, she's not. No.
Foolish. Yislach shall grow, Yislach shall grow, Yislach shall grow. He shall consume ye ere your little flame has died, that we shall ensure.
Umilde slides off towards her followers. Ruki remains motionless for a time. Whoops. Okay.
Who shall conduct this rite?
So we will take Tizo.
Tizo.
I think we will take Ruki. And I'm gonna go with... Yeah, I'm gonna go with Hedwig. No big guys.
Choice is cast.
Alright, everyone. We can take them.
No matter where ye go, Yislach shall find ye and devour ye. Begin.
Oh, shit. Gotcha. Oh, he got me. Oh my god, he almost scored.
A flame is stricken.
Okay, so the game has all of a sudden decided to step up its difficulty.
Shit.
Damn.
is stricken.
That's a first for tonight.
Your adversary's pyre now burns brighter than your own. Who? Edwin doused the adversary's flames. Perhaps you are worthy. Absolution.
Okay. Oh no.
Your Your exiles all are banished on the
No, 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 no.
Fuck. Resplendent.
The lifeblood of Yaslach flows within this lair, and beneath this world, his lifeblood shall engulf ye in such blackness and despair.
Oh no.
The witch invokes a profane name I shan't repeat. Best beware of foul sorceries.
Okay. We almost got this.
Your victory is at hand.
Shit. They keep jumping and I don't know why. Oh.
The Nightwings once again prevail. They brushed aside their adversaries without too much trouble.
Wasn't perfect, but fuck, we
The
did it.
night is ended.
This is getting fun. This is getting really fun. Tizo praises everyone's courage against Umilde and the Withdrawn. That's cleep worthy. See those bog dwellers, they're just a bunch of hissy talk. Nice work, everyone. Never thought I'd have to stand against a bog dweller.
Yaslach, we failed thee, and the deed shall be repaid in blood. As for ye fools, ye shall be consumed, and everything around ye from the soil to the stars, ye shall see.
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Hell yeah, we leveled up. I used to think the scribes were just the stuff of stories, but all this really is their doing, isn't it? So what are our options? While bearing the orb, Hedwyn and its allies move with and pass the orb more quickly. Or Hedwyn and his allies may instantly return banished allies by moving to where they fell. Kind of like the ability to move faster when I have the orb.
Witness the rites firsthand and be inspired.
Wait, did she not level up?
Until the stars align.
I could have swore Faye leveled up, but maybe not. Having thwarted the Withdrawn in a convincing manner, you and the others have some moments to recover from the ordeal and the relative safety of the Black Wagon.
So, when can we get out of here?
The first clip of me not failing. What, Greentail? Had enough of Umhilda's hospitality for the time?
Oh, Jody, yeah, thanks, I'm good.
The reader in the stars will point the way as ever. If it's just so far, we've kept on going north, if that's the case again this time. The sea is soulless, spreads north and west from here, for untold leagues. I could not tell you when the last vessel dared to sail those waters. It's an impossible oceanic expanse pockmarked by crude little islets. Attempts to sail across the drowned sea do not usually turn out so well. Tizo asserts himself during the conversation. What's the matter, little one? Tizo is trying to get you to come look at something outside the wagon. Reader, please go see what he wants. You excuse yourself and follow the imp to the dark of night. You find Faye and the lone minstrel already gazing up at the stars. Can you not read the stars yourself then, Mr. Minstrel? I fear it's not so simple as matters of can or cannot when it comes to me, Faye. We shall see what the reader has to say, for this is his charge. And here he is, in fact. Thank you for fetching him, Tizo. He's happy to have obliged. Reader, it would seem the skies have cleared to some extent. Please look up at the stars and see where they compel us to go next. Look towards the heavens. I do not see where we are supposed to go next. Oh. The azure star burns bright over the ruins of the lost frigate in the Sea of Solace. The rites beckon you still further north, toward the middle of the Sea of Solace. That's not good. You're joking, right, chum? Does the reader seem the joking type to you, Greentail? We do not argue with the stars.
You talk like we can just go right out into the water.
Pardon my interruption, though. Perhaps we can. Say what? My client, Sandalwood, he has a way of anticipating such eventualities. West of here lies a place called Big Birchoots. The proprietor is an old companion of his. She may be able to assist us. It's a small bog dweller outpost at the edge of the sea. All sorts of contraband used to come through there. Some of it fatal if touched or inhaled. Hadwin's smile returns. That sounds like our best shot right now. Let's pack it up and move as soon as possible. Okay. Well, everybody, I think that is, so it's about 10:30. It is time for me to call it a night. I do appreciate everybody coming out tonight. This is a freaking amazing game. I've had an absolute blast playing, even though it's been very dialogue heavy. I've been really digging the story. I hope you all are enjoying it as well. We will be continuing this tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Pacific time. I do want to give some shout outs here real quick. Oliver, Zane, Evermore, thank you so much for the follow. And boy, that's just a long line of hosts. Rust Devil 22, Jonas Fatson, Oak and Smoke, Phoenix Hero, Modern Poet, Nightfall 67, Birch Miller, Maven of Missport, and Mike Alter, Meow Mix Pix, and Zombie Jeep. Thank you, everybody.
Oh my god! Look how cute it is!
And there's the lovely perk of subbing. You get lovely sounds like that. And that awesome emote. But thank you, everybody. This has been a blast. I love having you guys out here and watching this. So like I said, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Pacific time, we will continue with more Pyre. This game has its hooks in me. I'm excited as hell to go through more. I want to learn so much more about this. So with that, do make sure, let's see, if you make sure to follow me on Twitter, and also all are welcome within my Discord. Great areas to know when I'm going live, if my schedule has to change at all. Awesome place to interact with everybody in chat and myself outside of the stream as well. So thank you, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your mornings, afternoons, evenings, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time.